about time. What's going on?
Rumor Report, Rumor Report. This is the Rumor Report.
Talk to him.
With Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
Well, remember young Dolph gifted a fan a 2018 Lamborghini Aventador? That fan is now reselling that car for nearly $500,000.
Okay. Did somebody buy it?
Not yet,
What
but I
year is
guess
it?
that's what they're selling it for, 2018.
Convertible or hardtop, you know?
Listen, I don't be knowing about cars. I
Now's the
thought
perfect
you would
time.
know.
Now is the perfect time to sell a car. 2018 Aventador, $500,000 is a lot, but maybe they're saying because it's Dolph's, they'll get that little extra, but they'll definitely get a lot of money for that car. Right now is the time. If you have a car and you want to sell it, it's the time to sell a car right now. It's the time to sell anything right now, honestly.
Right, and young Dolph is cool with them selling it. He knows all about it. He's fine with it. So, listen, if you have a car worth that much and you need the money, go ahead and sell it.
Yeah, because 9 times out of 10, the person that he gave the car to cannot afford to have a car like that. You know what I mean?
That's an expensive car.
That's what I'm saying.
Their
Their lifestyle probably doesn't even equate to having that vehicle. So what's the point of having it?
Yeah, depending on miles, it's about $450,000 to $480,000, and then young Dolph, about $500,000, yeah.
All right, now Shaquille O'Neal is going to be co-writing, producing an animated short called Head Noise, according to a Variety exclusive. He's doing that through his company, Jersey Legends Productions. So this movie examines the internal and external pressure to succeed, as told through childhood friends Rashawn and Damon, 2 talented basketball players from the same inner city neighborhood. So congratulations to him. That's him co-writing and producing this animated short. All right, Vince Staples has said that Mac Miller refused to take any publishing royalties from their collaborations, and he told this story on Drink Champs.
He didn't want no publish. He said, if you make $1 million, buy me a S-Class Benz or something like that. He
Publishing
said.
off the beats he made?
Yeah, the whole little project. He gave me ownership of it.
That's
and all
dope.
that. He just said, if you make a gang of money, just give me like an S-Class.
Wow.
And then took me on the road. Paid for my room and board, and still paid me. So yeah, that was the homie. He did a lot.
Wow.
He did more for me than honestly, like as far in the time of my life when I needed it. Cause you gotta think at that point I already put like 2 music projects out. I wasn't with it, so I was like, I'm finna go back to to what I know type.
That's hard. I was listening to that yesterday in the gym, matter of fact.
So that's a dope thing. Mac Miller was an amazing person.
Great guy.
All right, now Pop Smoke has made history. According to Billboard, his posthumous album, Faith, debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200. So according to Billboard, they said he's the first artist to ever have 2 of his albums go #1 after passing. So congratulations to the family and the estate for that happening. I know it was a big deal for them. It was 20 tracks on there, and they added another 4 as part of the deluxe edition. All right, now Twitter has reacted to some photos of Shannon Brown playing for the Big Three. It was just one picture that wasn't the most flattering picture, because if you look at it, he still was balling, everything was fine. It's just, how you get that screenshot in the moment that's like moving this way, and we all have those pictures that exist where we're like, please don't post that picture. That's what it looked like. But I saw he was going viral and everybody posting that picture of him playing for the Big Three. All right, now Lil Nas X is talking about an out-of-body experience in the studio with Kanye West, amongst other things. And he also talked about anti-gay backlash from politicians, and he's not going to let that negativity stop him from being himself. So here's what he had to say with Speedy Mormon from Complex News.
It's hilarious sometimes. It's very much like watching like an episode of like South Park or something. And it's like these people are really taking this seriously or pretending to take it this seriously. It's like, that is funny. I'm able to get you that upset, and you know the type of, that I'm in control, I know how to get to you, and you still fall for it. It's hilarious to me.
Now, he also talked about that infamous kiss at the 2021 BET Awards with his performance of Montero, where he kissed one of his dancers at the end.
BET didn't know that I was going to do it, but I knew that I was going to do it.
Did you hide that on purpose because you didn't want them to try to?
I hid that in case they were like, okay, this is going to happen, so let's zoom all the way out for this part,
He also worked with Kanye on Industry Baby, and he talked about Drake and Kanye's of the world are the people that he really gets inspired by.
Kanye let me listen to some of his album stuff, and then he asked me to play some of my stuff, and I played some of my stuff, and he was with this. Industry Baby wasn't all the way finished or anything, and he added some things. He added some horns and some other things to the song, and he's just all around just a genuine guy, like super supportive. It was like an outer body moment, you know.
Can you stop, going at a person once you know a person is doing it just to get a reaction out of you?
You mean?
What you mean?
Like he said he's doing it just to get a reaction out of people. So once you know that, can you stop yourself from reacting?
No.
No, you can't.
These politicians can't stop themselves.
No, they can't. No, but none of them can because they like the attention just as much as Lil Nas does.
Right. They like to comment on it. Then
Absolutely.
that makes headlines. When they comment, it's a never-ending cycle.
The only difference is Lil Nas X is an artist. He's a performer. That's literally what his art is about, putting things out to get a reaction out of people.
To provoke you.
So he wins.
Correct.
Being provocative. All right. Now, The Simpsons is kicking off season. You know how many seasons it's been?
75 million.
33.
Jeez.
They're doing their
I was off a
first
little.
all-musical episode featuring Kristen Bell from Frozen.
When's the last time y'all watched The Simpsons?
I haven't watched it in a long
Yeah,
time.
I haven't seen it in a while.
I mean, do you really need something really need to be appointment viewing when it's been on for 30 years? It's not going anywhere.
I don't know if it's a
curious.
rerun. I don't know if it's a new episode.
Exactly.
I don't even know anymore.
Well, that new season premieres on September 26th, and it's a musical episode titled "The Star of the Backstage." It's going to feature all original songs with Kristen Bell as Marge's singing voice.
I'm not gonna lie, I be feeling bad for The Simpsons. I be feeling bad for cartoons, period, because them kids been 9 for 30 years. Can Bart and Lisa grow up?
No,
have
they
a
cannot.
family?
No.
Can they get married?
Well, that's the
Maggie
rules
been
of
a baby
cartoons.
forever.
That's what happens in the
Like,
cartoons.
Jesus
you do that
Christ.
forever. It's like being on True Blood.
Yeah, but they're
Live forever.
vampires. That's different. And even them, they have
Maybe
different.
these cartoons are vampires.
But even them, they have things that happen in their life that they're able to grow and evolve. Simpsons has just been the Simpsons forever.
You
It's
don't
kinda
think
sad.
Homer's grown and evolved?
No.
My
Reese
goodness.
is the most mature person in the house.
All right, well, that is your rumor report. And, they also did announce the Emmys, by the way, so we'll talk more about that. I guess we could talk about it tomorrow because there's a lot of these shows that I see nominated that I haven't seen. But HBO,
we'll do after the mix. We'll talk
and
about it after the
HBO
mix.
Max has a leading 130 total nominations.
All right. Well, we'll talk about it after the mix then. All right, everybody else, we'll see you tomorrow. Revolt, we'll see you tomorrow. Everybody else, the People's Choice Mix is up next. Get your request in now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.